The home of the Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Boston Celtics. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Outside Tatum. There's the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Celtics on D. Left side, Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. The three from Tatum. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Tatum on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Porter. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
In the corner, Smart with it. Jokic with the steal. Outside Gordon. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Tatum. No good from 11 feet. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Now here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Bruce Brown,
Brown, good.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
And it's Smith missing. It's White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Goes up on the wing. Tatum with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Over in the corner, Green. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the
So both teams making some changes here. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get it back. Four seconds left. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far.
13. The Nuggets. 8.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Pass to Jokic. Right block shot. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Jokic with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Just 2 to shoot. Tatum way outside. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
This is his sweet spot. Reggie Jackson, when he puts it on the deck, he is quite comfortable.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And here is Horford. He's still scoreless so far in this one. White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Offensive rebound. Jokic way outside. And again, Denver no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Williams. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 3. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like the Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Smart. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And Derek White picks up the foul. Foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Steps back and fires.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
Now Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over in the corner, Green. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Back to White. Pass to Williams. Out to White. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Here's Murray. Williams with the defensive effort. Outside, White. To the paint. Out to Gallinari. Brogdon inside the line. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Boston on top, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 5. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. There to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Murray, no good. Smart with the ball. And here is Brown. Defended by Gordon. Offensive rebound. Porter with the steal. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Rebound, Boston.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Second personal foul.
Denver on D. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. And finished off by Brown.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 9.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
To the inside. Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And here's Boston. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Hauser. And the Celtics another 3.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring, and yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Bryant. Here's Green. Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shoots from 12. Here's Najee. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hauser. Launches a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hauser's got 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
22.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brown wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it's White missing. And here's Denver. And the basket by Gordon.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Porter with the steal. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Smart. Murray, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The open shot, Jokic. And count it from 19 feet away.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Tatum. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. And another miss by Boston.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the triple.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Right side, Porter. Over Tatum. Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 16. Poked away to the middle. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. At the elbow, Williams. Right side, Tatum. Back to Williams. 4 on the shot clock.
See, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The 3 from Tatum. Left side, Horford. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. Boston again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
The deep 3 from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little.
Violation.
You two players.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Nuggets now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jokic, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A